picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Buffaloes will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will get the first swing of the game. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Good timing on the quick out. At midfield, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. Nifty little dance step. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. That defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack and try to slow this momentum down.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And now on first down after converting with the run. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And they get him down. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Takes the easy one to the back. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, going up top. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Iowa State sending the offense back out. He'll try the left side. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Second down coming up.
Quickly to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Gives it to the back on the draw. Shakes off the tackler. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Using his feet to buy time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Offense facing fourth down.
Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Yeah, and this quarterback's got to know that this isn't practice. This isn't back with his QB guru. He's not trying to throw around brooms or around big bags. That is an arm attached to a body that...
And that pass picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They really need to convert this 3rd and 1 to capitalize on that great field position. He'll keep it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snap it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Field goal is good.
That makes the score Iowa State 6, Colorado 0.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Puts one in the spin cycle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffs!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Alston. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Cyclones are marching down the field. Handoff to the single running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
2nd down.
The play action fake. They're bringing heat. Wiggles free. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He fires to the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive really productive, David, wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. He's looking to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week.
And he's running in the open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down, using the quick game. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Number 19.
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Caught behind the line. It's Hart. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Second down coming up.
Wants to throw on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
The Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Trying to find his man on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Pass interference, defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. The give to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. He finds his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Hart. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. It's complete. found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score Iowa State 16, Colorado 13.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Hayden. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Offense, quick tempo.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And this kick will be marked down just inside the 45-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Power football with the run. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He's going to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Alston. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off play action. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
Iowa State, 23. Colorado, 13.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Got it in the middle, it's Alston. Can anyone catch him? And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cyclones! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
30, Colorado, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nice move to pick up yardage. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. With the catch, it's Russell. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Offense set on first down. They'll give it to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And now on third down after that last run. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score Iowa State 33, Colorado 13.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Tip ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Colorado. A great catch and run for 6.
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. That's caught. It's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And with that takeaway, the defense has just left the door open just enough maybe for their team to come back. They needed a takeaway badly here late in the game, and they got it. Let's see if the offense can respond and seize this momentum.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches...
He's loose. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick.
27.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Russell. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. He's going to pass. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to throw on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unleashes one deep. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
And the Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And he got a hand in there and knocks it away incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. It's a draw. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.